about wheels and tires and the selection of that. I mean, I guess we could probably talk about that. We ended up going with the Falken Wildpeak mud terrains, and Falken is actually a Japanese tire. It's part of the Sumitomo Corporation, which has been around for like 200 years or something crazy. So that tire, unlike the rest of the off-road tires, it's a 3-ply sidewall, so it feels and rides similar to the same tires on the market, but they do this thing where they wrap 2 of those plies back up. And even though it's just a 3-ply tire, you get the effectiveness of a 5-ply tire.
Well, I believe you. But I do remember when we were going through the tire selection process and we were going to get ATs, which are all-terrains, because those don't make as much noise on the highway. We ended up with the MTs, but the highway noise on this is not an issue.
It's not too bad. You know you have a mud tire. You can hear it, but it doesn't really interrupt with the radio or
even with the top down.
It's plenty manageable. And I think the ATs probably would have been a good match for what we did, but as you know, they weren't available at the time. We just weren't able to get our hands on any, and we knew the mud terrain would work just as well for us. So.
And it did. And the feature we have in the wheels so I can air down when I need to air down, I can preset it.
Right. So
Tell us about how that works.
Yeah, so we did the Teraflex Nomad wheel. And what this wheel is designed around is it's designed to give us a lot of the benefits of a dedicated off-road wheel, like a beadlock, like a true beadlock. But it doesn't have any of the drama, and it doesn't have any of the maintenance that's needed. So we don't, number one, it's a DOT compliant wheel. Number two, it doesn't use bolts to pinch the tire onto the wheel. So we don't have to constantly go back and retorque. We solve a few things. We have what's considered a sacrificial rock ring. So we've got a black nylon ring on the side, and that nylon ring is colored throughout. So when you smash up against a rock and you scratch it all up, it's not like it changes colors. It's still black. It's scratched, but it's still black. It protects the wheel in itself. And then when you decide it's too beat up, you undo a couple of Allen screws, replace it, and just swap it brand new again. And actually now, since we've put these on, they've got them in colors. So you can actually get red, white, blue, and black.
Oh, that's cool.
So we've had a lot. No orange.
Yeah, orange would be really awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, but so that is a nice feature. And then also with that, the 2 other things that we see on off-road wheels, one is valve stems getting ripped off. That's pretty common. I know you've sat in and watched some of the series that we've done and the testing we've done, like on the Colby valve, right? Which is an emergency valve stem replacement. Well, what Teraflex did was they put a big recessed bulkhead in there that holds the valve stem, and then it has an anodized red cover that screws onto it. You're not going to rip the valve stem out of this thing unless you break the wheel, and that's going to be pretty hard to do.
And aesthetically, it looks cool because you have the valve stem, which has that cover.
Yep.
And then it matches the cover on the opposite side for you to air down.
Where we have the automatic deflator. And as you know how easy that is. So basically you just take that little red lever, a couple of turns, you adjust the pressure setting with the center screw. Break them all loose, walk around, talk with your buddies, come back, and you're set at the right pressure. How much easier does it get?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we did some things, sort of creature comfort thing. Well, almost creature comfort, but also functional.
Yeah.
We've got the 5th tire is full-size 37-inch wheel and tire.
Yeah, yeah.
And it will fit underneath where it came stock.
It will.
But we lose, and I've learned since we started working together, departure angle.
Correct.
Because the back end drags too much.